So, Annemarie, how did online success change the possibilities of your future?
Well, Kim, before I answer your first question, I just want to say thank you for the warm welcome for the fellow South Africans who are in the webinar. It is definitely very cold in SA today, so thank you for that, and thank you very much to Remitania Coaching for arranging this interview, and then especially thank you for everybody who's joining us. I really hope that what we share today will inspire you to take your first step towards online remote work. For me, it was one of the best moves that I've ever made, without a doubt. So I really hope you find some inspiration today. Kim, to answer your question, it changed my possibilities for the future and also for today. You call it online success. I'm not too sure if I want to put that label on myself yet. I'd rather just call it reaching my goals. But in terms of how it's changed my possibilities is the fact that I now mainly work with international clients had a massive impact on my business and on my life. Working in South Africa, working from South Africa, where we have a weak currency, it really helps to earn dollars. If you just look at the Big Mac index, for example, I mean, for those who don't know what it is, it tells you what a Big Mac burger would cost anywhere in the world. So in America currently, it's about $5.15, I think. And in South Africa, it's $2.90. So that means that I could increase my rate from what I charge my local clients with about 40%. So that increase in revenue that I got through working online meant that I could be more picky in who I work with. And I can decide when I want to work, when I want to work more, when I want to work less. So yeah, it's definitely had a major impact. And I think especially for people working in or living in countries with a weak currency, it's the best thing possible to do.
And Annemarie, what is the main benefit you have experienced as a result of online success?
It's difficult to pick only one, but I think for where I am now, it is the fact that I don't have to spend so much time looking for work and looking for new clients. I've got returning customers. I've got a couple of ongoing contracts. And I'm very lucky in that I now get approached by clients asking me to work on projects for them, and that's a really nice place to be. But it took a lot of hard work to get here. I mean, I remember in the beginning that it really took a lot of effort to get going. So it really is a nice place to be where you don't have to spend that much time on proposals and on looking for work.
And what do you find challenging about working remotely online? And what do you do to overcome those challenges?
Right now, for me, the biggest challenge is keeping up with the international time zones. I kid you not, it really is like that, because I'd often, and it's a habit, I guess it comes from corporate, where I'd say to someone, or you'd say, you'll have it by close of business. So now I have to really think hard about, is it close of business for them and not for me? So yeah, that's the biggest challenge that I have right now. But in the beginning, and for those who are new to online remoting or want to explore it, in the beginning, it definitely was to get going and to establish myself as an online freelancer. Yeah.
And you already had a business when you became a Remitanian, and then also established yourself as an online freelancer. How did that change your business and client service?
Kim, I think it benefited, well, obviously it benefited my clients because I was earning more. And my local clients benefited in the sense that I wasn't so stressed about money or making money and finding new clients anymore. And with online remoting, you have to stay up to date, and you have to, keep on working on your skills all the time. So my local clients also benefit from the new knowledge that I gain. So it's a win-win situation for everybody.
And then tell us about how online remoting boosted your business and what business opportunities you see now that were not possible prior to becoming an online remoter.
Kim, like many people I'm sure can relate, is during COVID, my business took a huge knock. And I realized that I had to find alternative ways to earn money. I read The 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss, and in there he spoke a lot about freelancing, and I decided, okay, I'll give it a go. And originally I thought it was just going to be something easy. I really had no idea about the possibilities that there are in online remoting. So when I discovered what you really can do, and that you can carve out a complete career for yourself in online remoting, I stopped looking for for local clients. And I invested money, a lot of time and a lot of effort into becoming successful online. So yeah, I now generate more money from my online remote work than I do from my local clients. And I think, yeah, it's a big shout out to Mariana for the excellent course that she developed for us, and also to the Remitania members for showing me what's possible, and for encouraging me, inspiring me to be better and to do better. So yeah, I've met incredibly talented people who are, a lot of them are here in the room with us today. So thank you, all of you, for joining. I appreciate the support. And yeah, it is great knowing that there's a tribe, standing behind you that you can reach out to and who can work with you on projects. We're actually in the middle now of identifying opportunities where we as tribe members can work together. And yeah, it's just awesome. It really is nice.
And then what new services are you now able to offer that your business did not offer before?
Kim, I've always been involved in CRM in one form or another. And like you said earlier on, when I started my business, I realized that very few people had any kind of CRM strategy in place. So before I started online freelancing, I focused mainly on customer retention and improving customer loyalty. And then when I started doing online freelancing, I realized that there's a lot more I could offer. I got approached by people who saw that I was doing, working in the CRM environment, and they asked me to develop sales funnels and email marketing campaigns and things like that for them. And then I realized, oh my goodness, I never thought about doing this, but I actually have the skill, so I can do that. So it's now, where previously it was just a small part of the customer journey that I helped clients with, it is now a complete service from where clients first discover you, where they are still leads, to where they become customers, to where they turn into raving fans. And I don't have the skills to do everything myself, but like I said, I can call on my fellow Remitanians to help me with some of the services that I'm not good with. So that's nice to have that support system in place.
And what advice would you give yourself if you were to start over as a freelancer all over again?
Well, that's an easy one, is start sooner. I really wish that I'd known about all the benefits of online remoting earlier. It would definitely be believe in yourself, believe in your skills, believe in your strengths, believe in your dreams. Be careful what platform you start out on. and get expert advice to make sure that you do it the right way and that you set yourself up the right way. I tried, when I first decided to do online freelancing in November 2021, I joined on a platform that wasn't very user-friendly. And it looked a bit scammy to me. So after a week, I thought, no, this is not for me. I just didn't feel comfortable navigating that world. But then one morning, I was busy getting ready to do my YouTube yoga, and the Remitania ad crossed the screen, and I was immediately intrigued. And what Mariana said absolutely resonated with me. So the yoga was forfeited for that day. I rushed to my computer, registered for the webinar, and well, I guess, yeah, that's it. I was sold on online remoting, and I realized where I went wrong in trying to do it on my own. I almost want to say it's like you have to re-qualify to do this thing. Yeah, there's a lot to learn, but I have no regrets. Don't look back at all.
And then Annemarie, tell us about a freelancer project you really enjoyed doing.
I enjoy all my projects. I really, it's, and I guess that's the benefit of being where I am now, is you can be picky about what you want to do with the clients you work for. But if I can pick the job where I had the most fun, it would ironically be with, it was a project or a job where I got paid the least. In fact, it was when I just started out, and at that stage I got paid less than, or my rate was less than it was for my local clients, because I realized that, to get going, you have to take on jobs that's not necessarily what you want to do, and you have to bag a lot of projects so that it reflects well on your Upwork profile. And this particular client, I had to do social media posts for a company, well, they call WTF Fun Facts. Now you can imagine what the WTF stands for. But I became aware of some of the most bizarre things. Like, for example, there was a person who had a case of hiccups for about 68 years, I think it was. And then there was a woman who lost her wedding ring while she was preparing Christmas lunch. And 16 years later, she found the ring on a carrot in a vegetable garden. So I'm not too sure how true it is. They say it's all facts, but for a while I had the opportunity to write content for this group of followers on Instagram, and there's a lot of followers on Instagram. So yeah, that was the most fun, but I can honestly say that I enjoy all the projects that I work on, and I just love what I do. I'm very fortunate. So yeah, that's my story.
Great. Thank you very much, Annemarie, for sharing your journey with us. I'm sure people have some questions they would like you to elaborate on further.
Sure.
So if you have any questions, please type them in the chat box. And if you already are active in online remoting, also feel free to tell us in the chat box how you experience working online. So from Kyle James to everyone, I have a full-time job as a CA business analyst, but I need a side hustle. My main aim is to be able to earn some dollars or euros, in other words, foreign currency, but it can't be too admin intensive or time consuming. I'm considering signing up for Remitania, would like to know what the course does to help one.
That is such a good question. Was it Kyle?
Yes, Kyle.
Okay, so the first thing is
Kylie. Hi.
Kylie. Hi, sorry. Kylie, so what the course, there are different modules that you go through in the course. And the first one is about determining what kind of life you want to lead. The course also guides through determining what area you really want to focus on. So it gives you complete clarity as to what it is that you want to do, the service you want to offer. And then it just gives you a lot of information about what it takes to become an online freelancer or establishing yourself successfully. There are wonderful motivational videos. But the biggest benefit in my mind is you become part of a tribe where you can share ideas, where you can work together, where you can brainstorm, come up with ideas on how to improve your profile. And I'll be honest with you, for me, it was a big investment. Again, living in a country with a low currency, but it was worth every single cent, really. So I hope that helps, Kylie.
Can I ask a follow-on?
Sorry, yes, carry on. Sorry.
If you don't know what you want to do online, does it help you find what you can do?
You go through a journey of self-discovery, and you get to spend time with Mariana van der Walt, who developed the course, and she just helps you to crystallize thoughts and to look at your own skills and decide what it is that you do want to do and what it is that you don't want to do. I had a fairly good idea when I started what I wanted to do. So that was, but still, I didn't understand the enormity of the scope of and the huge demand there is out there. So, but I think one of the secrets to having a successful online career is do something that you are passionate about, because this is your chance to create your own future. So that thing that you always wanted to do but thought you couldn't, this is your opportunity. I hope that answers you, Kylie.
Thank you so much.
And Belinda has said, do you provide recommended platforms to register so we avoid the dodgy ones? So yes, you do get recommendations on that in Remitania. However, you would need to join Remitania. And then Robert Heath has said, hi, I have clients at present, need to expand further to create greater leverage. I consider any project worthwhile. So that was a comment from Robert. And Adelaide, I also noticed, Annemarie, that your business has a website too. Would you say having a website is necessary, advisable, beneficial in addition to a freelance profile on platforms?
Nope, I don't think you need a website. A website is a nice to have, but for doing, see, that's one of the benefits. Now sounds like I'm earning commission on selling the Remitania course, but that's one of the benefits of the course is you learn how to create a profile that attracts clients to you. And remember, if you establish yourself on the right platform, you are exposed to international clients who work with freelancers all the time. So I don't believe those clients who make use of freelancers go look at anybody's websites. I had the website when I was still looking for clients. So the website was purely part of a marketing strategy to attract new clients, but I don't use it at all. I must be honest, I can't even remember when last I had a look at it.
Jan van der Schyff has said, hi, I am a CA management consultant. I have my own business for 6 years, but would like to do more work, especially offshore. Will the course assist to understand the online marketing and process? I have skills achieved over years and I'm successful in converting clients. I just need to link up online with new clients. Remitania will help you with all of that, yeah, I would say.
Let me tell you, my biggest fear when I joined Remitania was, where am I going to find clients? I had no idea. I thought, okay, well, I've got the skills. I know I'm good at what I do, but how on earth am I going to find clients? But this is where the beauty comes in. When you create your online profile and you do it in the right way, you don't have to do any other marketing because the right clients will find you. You can almost have any skill in the world and you will find somebody in the online arena that's looking for a skill like yours. It's just about how you position yourself, how you set your profile up, and how you engage online. And that's why I say it's almost like a requalification that you have to get, because it's very different from how it works in the corporate world or in, let's say, the normal business world. It's completely different.
And it's also the online remote work environment is a mature work environment. You can do almost anything online that you can do in an office job. So it's been around for a long time, which a lot of people are not aware of. And then a question from Portia, how do I join Remitania? So Portia, we will provide you with a link to join, to have a look, join the webinar. And if you want to, you can join Remitania. So Annemarie, those are all the questions. However, I do have a couple of questions I'd like to ask you. So what I'd like to ask you is, how did Remitania help you the most in your online remoting journey?
Kim, it offered a structured and well thought through process to help me set myself up as an online remoter. And it helped me to attract the right clients. I mean, that's just in brief, but and again, I want to say, and I don't want to scare anybody off, but it's challenging in the beginning when you enter this arena. Well, it was for me because everything is new, navigating this world is new. But you become part of a group, you become part of other people who are in the same situation, and you can share your fears and your frustrations and your celebrations with them, and everybody's equally excited. Yeah.
And what do you consider to be the major benefit you experienced about joining Remitania?
Gosh, I think I've mentioned a few now, but it challenged my thinking, and it opened up my mind to where the world of work is going, and it's definitely going that route. I think more and more people realize the benefits of online remote work. It took me out of my comfort zone, and it forced me to put myself out there, to develop new skills, to continue growing. And it made me, I guess, reevaluate my life and what was really important for me. For me, freedom, flexibility is really crucial. And with online remoting, that's what you get. And again, I want to reiterate is that you can become part of a community of like-minded individuals, although we differ in what we offer and our services and our personalities, but that makes it even more interesting. Become part of a community where other people also want to achieve success using their skills and their talents without competing with you. So yeah, but I can go on and on and on. Don't let me lose for too long.
Right, and a question from Carl Bosman. Can you explain in more detail what the main functions are that the Remitania platform provides you with? Example, does it handle billing?
You know what? I think the best advice I can give is attend the webinar and find out for yourself what Remitania coaching offers. It really is, it's worth your while. But yeah, so, but no, Remitania is not going to handle your billing. Remitania is going to equip you with all the skills to become a successful online freelancer. That I can tell you. But no, that's not what Remitania does. It's a coaching course on becoming a successful online entrepreneur.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much, Annemarie. So if you wonder how you can make use of Remitania to help you succeed online, I'm going to put a link in the chat box that you can click on to engage with Remitania in a way that is relevant to you. Okay, thank you very much, everyone, for attending. Thank you so much, Annemarie. It's so inspiring to hear your story.